How's it going, everybody out there? Welcome back to Biblical Truth Central. It's Brother D. I really didn't plan on making another video tonight. I just released the Ambassador's Creed video, which took me a while to edit. If you haven't watched that, please go back and watch that video when you get a chance. But I wanted to make an urgent video right now regarding the COVID situation. You know, I just learned some information from one of my clients in which I was going to post a little clip of our conversation because we just had a Zoom conversation. I was going to post it, but the more she started talking to me, I thought that it would not be a good idea to display her face or her saying the things in which she told me. She is a registered nurse right now, and she is out in, I think I'll keep that to myself too as far as what state. I really want to protect her job and her identity. But she's a very trustworthy individual, Christian woman. You know, she's going to tell me the truth regardless of what she's around every single day. So we got into talking about, you know, of course, COVID, the situation that's going on in these hospitals and stuff. And, you know, she was telling me, she said, you know, people are dropping like flies. They're dying left and right. I'm in the hospital. I see what's going on. So I took this as an opportunity to talk to a health practitioner and ask her the hard questions, you know, the questions that I felt that she was qualified to be able to answer. So I asked her straight up, is it COVID alone? Is it a standalone virus that's actually killing people? Meaning, is it just COVID by itself that's killing people? And her exact words was she does not believe that it is COVID alone that is killing people. Most of the people in which she has witnessed who have died have had comorbidities, also known as pre-existing health issues, heart problems, even obesity has killed people due to, you know, them being overweight. The COVID has helped the obesity be overweight. I know that people don't really look at obesity as being an illness, but it is an illness. Because when you are overweight, morbidly obese, your body is working 10 times as hard just to keep your heart beating, just to keep your lungs functioning, just to keep your brain going. So obesity is an illness. And a lot of people who are so-called passing away from this virus are overweight. Or should I say have pre-existing health problems. COVID by itself is not strong enough to kill a perfectly healthy person with a 99.5% recovery rate. It's just not. Yeah, I don't understand why the media is blowing this out of proportion. And that was another thing that she mentioned. She mentioned that the media is not being honest, that they're not telling the truth, that they're not saying the things that really need to be said, but instead they're fabricating the numbers. Something else she told me that I just found just shocking, but I knew that this was an issue. I knew it. She told me that they are no longer testing for the flu. You're not going to hear about flu cases this year or next year because hospitals are no longer testing for the flu. Her words were, everything is COVID. All they do is test for COVID. They do not test for anything else. You know what that means? That means that everybody, who comes to the hospital, who is showing symptoms of COVID, which are flu-like symptoms as well, and pneumonia symptoms, it all gets bunched under the umbrella of COVID. So you can have the flu, truly. You can have bronchitis, truly. Suffering from asthma complications, truly. But yeah, they're going to say it's COVID. You know what I'm saying? And that is a huge problem because it only makes sense Because since that is what the hospitals are reporting to the media takes that and then just inflates it to scare the crap out of everybody. When I asked her why they were not testing for these other illnesses, she didn't know. She said, I don't know. That was her question. That was her answer. She said, I do not know why they are not testing for everything else. I can't tell you. I can't answer that question. So I didn't pressure her. I didn't push her. I just was like, okay, you told me enough. It was exactly how I suspected it. Now, I was telling her also that I know a woman who has whose friend has a child, and the child was at school running around outside. Now it's about 31 degrees outside, running around at PE, and the kid was running really hard and got hot and started coughing really hard and started coughing up, spitting up phlegm. And the nurse sent the boy home and said that he had COVID symptoms. When I shared that with her, she looked at me crazy. She was like, are you serious? And I said, yeah. No one ever thought that perhaps it was the cold air that got in the lungs. You know, the response that every human has when they're running outside in the cold and they have not been in cold weather all season. Yeah, it's the same reaction. You put 10 people outside, it's going to be the same reaction. So I guess they all got COVID. Are you kidding me? The last thing we talked about was the vaccination. She told me that, you know, the vaccination was available in the UK, I believe. It's not in America. I don't know. I heard that it was. I'm not sure. But she says it's not here. So I'm going to take her word for it because she's in the field. Mainly because she says the hospitals they're not talking about it. But we know that they want to give the health practitioners first dibs when it comes to the vaccination. She's already stated that she will quit her job before she gets that shot. So I was like, yeah, please don't get that shot. Please don't get that shot. I also asked her, why is it the numbers are so-called going up? If everybody, and I mean everybody, just about 98% of people are wearing masks when these masks are supposed to be the most reliable way of slowing the spread, but yet the numbers are skyrocketing. That makes no sense. Her reply was, honestly, the media is not being honest. And that was just that. And I was so happy to hear her say that because, you know, for a while she was kind of believing what they said and then getting in the trenches and paying attention to the strategy that they were taking. Even she realized that, you know, they're lying. Folks, the mainstream media is not on our side with this. They're not. You need to do your own research. Do your own research, okay? Do not be a sheep. Do not fall for everything that you hear. Understand that everything is not exactly as it seems, okay? Now, don't live in fear. Just be informed. Make good decisions for you and your family. Stay healthy. Take care of your immune system. You know, take your vitamins. Exercise. I'm actually going to be bringing some exercise and health segments to this channel because I want to see you all healthy. So be looking forward to that. I just wanted to share this with everybody. Just a little brief video. God bless you all. Do with it whatever you will. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.